games and are turning to rookie Dillon Gabriel on the road in London against the Vikings. Flacco is now QB2. Shedeur Sanders will remain third on the depth chart. And when asked about the changes, Shedeur had some interesting thoughts. Let's see who has a master in lip reading.
Vocally, anything to say?
I guess a little more. What do you think we have to show to the coaches, just to have that belief in you that you can get out here.
What can you say?
Our girl, Mina Kimes, joining us now here on First Take. Mina, what was your reaction to Shedeur Sanders pantomiming the answers to the questions he was asked yesterday?
Well, initially, I was befuddled, I think like a lot of people, and then I heard the context that this was his way of responding to our colleague, Rex Ryan. I'm not tapped into that back and forth, so again, I had no idea. And I think with that information, my feeling about this is something that I think kind of applies to a lot with Sanders, which is he obviously receives a perhaps disproportionate and unfair amount of attention. I also think he is well within his rights to defend himself when he's criticized, if he feels that that's unfair or it gets personal. But I also think he should just be clear in doing so, because the way he went about it here kind of leaves it open to interpretation. And so I think the intention is fine, and I don't begrudge him that. But there's a lot of value when you're trying to make a point in clarity. And I don't know if that's him getting bad advice or if this is just how he feels he should go about it. But I know that's maybe not the most fiery take on all of this, but I just think he should be clear. And it's not the end of the world. It's a weird moment, and everybody can just move on now.
Okay, so we know how you guys all feel about this. I want to focus on the game itself here, because let's set the table here. They make this quarterback change midweek. They go to London. He faces Brian Flores. We know what happens when he sends a blitz after a rookie quarterback, Dillon Gabriel, that is. How long should this leash be, given those circumstances, Dan, for Dillon Gabriel to remain the starter?
The only thing that matters the rest of this season for the Browns is, did they find a Derek Carr, a Dak Prescott, a Russell Wilson, Andy Dalton? Did they find a starting caliber quarterback in that obviously second, third, fourth plus round? And because of those 2 first-round picks, yes, they got to win games, all that, yes. But that's the only thing that matters. So, like, how long should this leash be? It should be pretty significant. That being said, one, this is a offense that averages 84 yards rushing a game. I think it's the worst in the NFL, or bottom 2 or 3. So it's not like he's working with a lot in that regard. Number 2, they really only have a starting number 2 receiver, and then probably receivers that would be a little bit better in that number 4 role. So this is a team that talent-wise is decimated on the perimeter. Tillman getting hurt for a decent amount of time has hurt this. So, like, it's not like Dylan Gabriel's walking into a situation that a Russell did or that a Dak Prescott did where he had some people to go to. So, like, I do believe that everyone needs to temper the expectations of, oh, well, Dylan Gabriel's the starting quarterback now, and all of a sudden the Browns are going to be good on offense. No. So, like, I think you're looking for him to, like, be really good with the efficiency, ball placement elite, operate the play action game, overperform. But this is not going to be something where, like, hey, if they fall to 0-5 in their next 5 games, this young man stinks. This is a team that's still very talent deprived.
And the schedule here, I mean, so it's Minnesota, Stephen A's Pittsburgh Steelers, Miami, New England, New York, Baltimore. There are some winnable games in there, Stephen A. But how do you look at how long of the leash, how long it should be for Dylan Gabriel?
It's not a matter of should. That'll be contingent on his performance. I understand that. If he performs lights out and Cleveland is in a position to compete for playoff spots, which we all doubt, then obviously you have to leave him in because you're trying to win football games. But if the season is a wash, and it's clear, let's say by week 12, week 13, that you are not going to be in a position to compete for a playoff spot, then you're going to have an audience out there clamoring to see Shedeur Sanders. You're going to have an audience out there. Now, why does that matter? We say it's about winning football games, and it's absolutely true. That's first, that's paramount. After that, let's not ignore the significance of PR. Let's not ignore the significance of business. He might be a QB3. He's the most popular QB3 in the National Football League. Okay, he's more popular than Dylan Gabriel or Joe Flacco when it comes to jersey sales and things of that nature. You have an audience in Cleveland who is clamoring to see him now. What are they going to be thinking about when week 12, week 13 arrives and it's clear that Cleveland ain't in the playoff picture? They're going to say, show us what that man has. Give him an opportunity to shine. Because your game is paramount, but also the personality that comes with it matters, particularly for an NFL franchise that has made some highly questionable decisions along the way and hasn't given their fan base much to cheer about in recent memory. You paid the